guys, I'm back checking in. The last time I actually vlogged was the beginning of July, and it is now August 10th. So I have not been very good at vlogging or keeping up with you guys, and I'm really sorry for that. I just really had a hard time finding a lot of time to do any talking about books, but I will give you a quick update. So I just want to let you know I did finish The Amber Spyglass, the third book in the His Dark Materials trilogy, and I really liked it. I really liked it. When I was looking at reviews after I was done reading it, there were a lot of people that were not happy with the ending and how it all panned out and how the ending had to be, but I did like it. I liked the idea behind it. I like this idea of creating the best world possible where you are right now on Earth, rather than necessarily living miserably in the hopes of a better life in the afterworld, if that makes sense. And I know it was an interesting book for being YA. I think maybe some of the spirituality and religious overtones could fly over the heads of some people reading this if they're quite young and they're not really in tune with theology and the kind of studies behind religion and spirituality and stuff. But me reading it as an adult, I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the writing the whole way through. This is definitely a trilogy that feels like it's a big giant book that's broken in thirds. So like the second book, you can't read any of them by themselves. It won't make sense. And the second book, while I really enjoyed it, I can see why there were some critiques about how it just flowed funny. I guess you could say. I enjoyed it though. I really liked it. I loved the character of Lyra, although I did get a sense in the third book that some of her bravery and her spunk and kind of what made her so likable was lost a little bit. She kind of relied a lot on our main male character, Will, who kind of took those reins, which I thought was a little weird. I don't know. I would have liked to see her more, I don't know, stronger in the third book, if that makes sense. I don't know, just my opinion. Overall, I really enjoyed the whole series, and I'm glad I read it. Next up, we are going to be heading to the Adirondacks for a week. It's our family vacation. Just the girls and I go to this one, though, because it's a family reunion style vacation where a lot of my mom's side of the family goes, and my husband is happy to sit this one out and enjoy time to himself for the week. So the girls and I will be going up, and I don't anticipate getting a ton of reading done. I never do, but I'm bringing Clarrisa. So Clarissa's coming with me, and my ebook, which is A Test of Courage. Oh, you know what? I might try an audiobook. I think I picked Kazuo Ishiguro, When We Were Orphans, I think is the name of it. So I might give that a try on some of my walks. I'm not sure yet. So I will check in. I don't know what kind of footage I'll get there, but I will pick back up in my next vlog and let you guys know how the reading goes. But again, it's mostly going to be Clarrisa. So. So I'm on vacation this week up in the Adirondacks, and I just wanted to check in really quickly. I don't have much to vlog about in terms of reading because I only brought my big book Clarrisa with me because I'm really trying to finish it. So I have been making some really good progress with that. I think I have about 300 pages left, which is amazing. So it's going really well. It's very interesting. It's just, such a slow, slow moving plot, a slow burn, really character driven. But I am really enjoying it, and I'm getting excited to be almost done with it. So that's really the only thing that I have been reading. And to be really honest, I don't have a ton of time to read while I'm on vacation. I always think I do, but I really honestly read so much less when I'm on vacation. But I did have an audiobook that I was going to try to listen to on my walks out here. And this one was called When We Were Orphans by Kazuo Ishiguro. And I just couldn't get into the audiobook. The plot was really slow moving. I think the premise itself is okay, but I don't think it's one of his better books. So I abandoned the audio. It's essentially about this character who his parents went missing when he was a child living in Shanghai, and he moves to London, and he grows up and becomes a detective, and he wants to try to figure out what happened to his parents. So the premise itself sounds pretty good, and I think the writing was kind of nice, but I got about maybe 15% in, and it wasn't holding my interest. So I may or may not give this a try again as a physical book. We shall see. I may just move on to a different one of his. I definitely want to read more by that author. So we'll see. And that's about it. I brought my summer book, an anthology of the changing seasons, but I haven't gotten to that. And I also brought my Kindle for A Test of Courage, my High Republic Star Wars book, but I haven't picked that up at all. I'm just really trying to focus on Clarrisa. I'm still doing my daily Bible readings to try to get through that. And I'm almost done with the Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John Gospels. I think I only have a couple passages left of each of those, and then I should be done and moving on with that. So slow and steady is how I roll. But it's been a beautiful week. Today is Saturday. We leave on Sunday tomorrow. So yeah, I really haven't talked to you guys at all, but I have been taking footage. So you will have seen some of that before and after this clip. And I will check in with you guys again once I get home and have a bit more to talk to you about in terms of my reading. Hey guys, so we are back from our trip to the Adirondacks. It was such a nice week. we really lucked out with the weather. It was so beautiful and it was really warm. Sometimes when we go there, it can be a little chillier than normal, but it was so warm. We had a bunch of really nice beach days, and I love it up there. I really do. I wish I would explore more because there's so much in the Adirondacks. I really need to get myself to different places up there, but it was beautiful. I had a great time, and I'm always so happy to come home though, because I love just being back on this farm and the beautiful fields and everything. So yeah, it was great. I really didn't get too much reading done. I focused mainly on Clarrisa. So there was one day that was kind of rainy, so I did read a bunch of Clarrisa, and I'm so happy to be finally focusing on this again, because I feel like the story's flowing a lot better for me now that I'm consistently picking it up. And there's just, I don't want to talk too much about it, but the way the characters have been developed this far, this is definitely a character-driven book as opposed to plot. And they're so detailed and intricate, and so many sides to them. And this Robert Lovelace villain, he's so interesting. And Clarrisa, she has such an inner strength. Like, it's hard to put yourself in her shoes as a woman in the 1700s, and her really like her lack of rights to anything, and having to rely on a man for everything, protection, house, finances, social status, all of it. It's hard for me to really relate to that, but when you really think about that time and what she's going through, it's great. It's a great book. I'm really loving it. I'm so glad I stuck with it. And then my digital book is A Test of Courage. This is a YA book within the High Republic series. It takes place after the Light of the Jedi, I believe, in between the Light of the Jedi and the Rising Storm. So that's just going to be a fun little book to keep on my Kindle, you know, when I need something to read to fill some time. So that's the update for now. Hello, just want to check in real quickly. So we're going to be heading for a little family camping vacation to Maine tomorrow, and I think the only books I'm really going to bring to read are going to be this pick I have for Garb August, which was sent to me by the lovely Groz from the GKBC. I won a book giveaway on his channel, and he threw this one in there just for fun. But this is called The Sorceress by Tony Destefano. Is that his name? Destefano. And this is a book from the 70s. It's a chilling, gripping tale about a fierce sorceress and her conquering evil, and the daughter that has hidden powers. And I don't know, we'll see. He warned me and said it's not that great, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. There's a little woodchuck outside. Let me show you guys. All right, do you see him there? Let me zoom in. There he is, eating some grass. Maybe he'll look over here. Oh, there he goes. I think he lives under the shed. So yes, anyway, the next bit of clips you'll see are probably going to be from Maine. I'm not sure how much I'm actually going to vlog when I'm there. I don't vlog a lot when I'm camping just because the girls and my husband are around all the time, so I don't have a lot of privacy. But we'll see how it goes. I think this will just be something fun and light to pick up at the beach. I'm also going to be, let's see, what else do I have? I'm not sure what else I'm going to be reading yet, but we'll see.
Guys, this is my...
Well guys, I know I didn't vlog much during this trip, but we are leaving this morning. It's a beautiful morning, of course. The sun is shining. Still not hot, but it's warm. You know, I feel warm right now in my sweatshirt and fleece leggings. But overall, it was a pretty good trip. It's just the weather was too cold for my liking and a lot of rain. But it's always so nice to be at the ocean. We love Maine. Hopefully next year will be a little bit better weather-wise. I did finish A Test of Courage, my ebook I was reading, and I'm halfway through The Sorceress, my book for garbology, and it's definitely trash. It's so bad, but it's fine. I'm enjoying it for what it is. So that's the end of this vlog, I think. I will check in with you guys soon.